Vågsenteret. Okay, I'm just doing some work on my computer before I travel. But before I drive, I can find some podcasts to listen to. Let's see, downloads. What the hell?
Dragon podcast. Now we're about to set the record for the quickest D&D session. Everyone roll initiative.
I got the highest roll with a 19. I move 10 feet toward the listener and say, "Hi, I'm Barbara Dunkelman. You should listen to our show, Tales from the Stinky Dragon. It's an immersive D&D actual play show with a fully voiced cast of characters plus sound design." And then I finish my action with a high five.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check. That's an 18. Oh, yeah, that's a good high five.
I rolled a 16 on initiative. I walk over to the tavern piano. I play a sick song and say, "Hi, I'm John Rice. Wow, do you hear that? Tales of the Sneaky Dragon also has its own original score. It's like a movie, but for your ears."
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll a performance check.
That's a 2.
Not your best, John.
Okay, but I promise the show's actual music sounds really good.
Okay, me next. I moonwalk up to the listeners. Sup, I'm Blaine Gibson. You should really check out the show. It's funny, heartwarming, and perfect for everybody. I'm talking D&D veterans, people new to the genre, old people, babies, everybody. And then I do a backflip.
All right, roll an athletics check.
That's a nat 20.
Woo! Okay, that leaves Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris Tavares. Please subscribe to our podcast. And then I draw my sword to attack
Don't
them.
put the sword
Ah!
Get him, Chris! Make him subscribe! Get him! Do it! I dare you!
Now it's your turn, listener. Subscribe to Tales from the Sneaky Dragon wherever you listen to podcasts today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tales from the Sneaky Dragon Between the Tales, Arc 1, Episode 6.5, question mark? I'm your Dungeon Master, Gustavo Sorolla. I'm joined by our cast of characters as usual, and they are...
Barbara Dunkelman, the voice of Elga von Brath, a half-elf vampire barbarian.
Blaine Gibson, the voice of Chip Haney, a tiefling rogue who's now entered level 2? Question mark?
Hey, spoilers.
So, no.
Chris Damaris, the voice of Barney. An old man cleric who's a human.
My name is John Rice here, and I voice Mati Confucius, who is a ghost Aarakocra monk.
Someone made a joke that we need to have Eric the Door voice Eric Cochran and call him Eric
pretty
Cochran.
In addition to our usual cast of characters, since this is a Between the Tales episode, we also have joining remotely via audio phone, our Dungeon Master behind the Dungeon Master, writer, composer. You introduce yourself. What am I introducing you for?
Hi, I'm Micah. I write the modules, I edit the podcast, and I add music sometimes.
What's more accolades?
Gus, what's
All
an
the things.
audiophone?
I was trying to think of an old word for like a telephone.
I have to dial in, John.
I just don't even. That's a telephone, Micah. That's a telephone.
I was trying to think, what would Mr. Burns call a telephone? I was trying to think, like, what's an old word for a phone?
Yeah.
Soundwave phone.
Yeah. So this episode's gonna be a little different. We're kind of between a couple of arcs. We just kind of wrapped up arc 1 of our grotesque story. Just as a quick reminder of where we stand. Previously, you all found yourselves once again running from the cops, but this time chasing after a new suspect, Eddie, a large skinless humanoid made of bulging white muscles and covered in green veins. You chased after Eddie onto a steam engine traveling to Musketon. After a fearless jump onto the caboose, you had a brief run-in with a brawny blue-vested orc with ferocious eyebrows, who turned out to be a train conductor inquiring for tickets.
Ben's also here.
He's muted, so I wasn't sure if he was going to talk or not. Are you going to talk, Ben?
I don't think Ben is mic'd for talking, but Ben Ernst, producer of the show, is here.
He's in your hearts, audience listener. He's there. He's
Skal vi se, da må jeg bare gå inn på T-skjerm. Skal vi se hvem er nå. Trekjerndal 93. Nei, Trekjerndalsveien. Hva langt nå? Skal vi se. Dagfinn Lind fikk jeg først navnet til, og så ga han navnet ditt, eller nummeret ditt. Ja, det kan hende. Ok. Skal vi se. Nei, ja, hvis jeg kommer til dere på torsdag klokka 9, passer det? Ja, men... Ja, det kan jeg gjøre. Takk, ha det. Okay then, that
Train cars. There's various types.
faen er det? Vindfangerveien 12. Drøbak. Jeg har ikke sett det Protek. What? Protek-fan, ass. Forbanna cheat-system. Okay, I'm just making some appointments. Okay. Tuesday, no, Wednesday, Thursday. Two and Nordmyrstubben. Spileberg. En det var feil. Nordmyrstubben 15 da. Nordmyrstubben. Her er tickets. Yeah. Kjortene. Yeah, that should be enough for today. It's time to close the laptop and go home. Tomorrow is already planned, so I just need to stop by Circle K, refill some air in the tires. System fault in parking assistance, okay? Probably because I'm in standing. Yeah. Maybe something covering. Oh yeah.
Oh, of course. The door creaks open, and before you is a male humanoid. Looks at you quizzically and says, "Barney who?"
Well, I'm Barney Farney. Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Barney Farney.
I was wondering if you might do me a kindness. I'm looking in search of a few things here.
Yeah, it has stopped snowing. Oh, it's slippery. Oh, shit.
So I'm very busy, but I'm also looking for the bathroom.
Gas for fan.
Wow, this is a really nice room you have here. Wow.
I assume it's just like your room? Are you here in first class?
Wait, where's my sunshades?
Oh, I am right now, yes, I am.
Okay,
Oh, here they
what are
go.
you looking for?
Where are they?
I'm trying to find my quest. I'm on a great quest, but I'm also looking for the bathroom. Have you seen that?
Bathroom? There should be one in your cabin.
I didn't see that. Do you have one in your cabin?
Yes, of course.
Do you mind if I use it?
Okay. Sure, why not? The door opens up. Inside the cabin, there's a well-appointed bed, a small table seemingly for taking meals, and another closed door. And the occupant points at the door and says, "The bathroom is behind that door."
Okay, here I go. Circles to the bathroom and goes in.
Okay.
Just destroys it, and then he So, tell me about yourself.
It's okay, old man. You can do your business. We don't have to talk while you're on the toilet.
No, I don't mind at all.
I think I hear someone calling me. Not you.
You never want to leave someone, if they're calling you, it's probably for a good reason. That's what I always say.
You hear the sound of very hurried footsteps running away, seemingly in a panic, in the opposite direction to get as far away from you as quickly as possible.
Reminds me of this one time. I was out, and I had a message. I got home, and there was a message, a note, and it said, "Don't eat the bread. It's gotten some mold." And so I took the note and I put it by the bread. But you know what my problem? I didn't throw out the bread. And then next day I got up and I was like, I would love some bread. And I go and I eat the bread, and I think the bread is awfully flavorful. What sort of spread did I put on it? Oh, it's got some sort of fuzzy spread on it. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I've eaten mold.
Can chip in and say, "Hey, Barney, that guy left about a half hour ago. You've been talking enough in this whole time."
Oh, hey there. Did I ever tell you about the time that I ate mold?
Chip uses disengage.
Should I lower my level up ability? Should I continue?
I think the tale of the bread, as compelling as it is, if we can maybe put a cork in it, Barney gets Channel Divinity, Turn Undead, Twilight Sanctuary at a first level spell slot. You want to kind of go over that, Chris?
Yeah. So turn undead, which all clerics get at level 2. As an action, I can present my holy symbol and do a prayer censuring the undead. Each undead that I can see or hear within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A current creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as possible, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. There's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. And I can do that once every short rest. And yeah, so I think that'll be really cool, especially because I don't think Barney realizes that half the party is undead.
Oh wow, they are, aren't they?
Is Elga considered undead?
I believe so, yes.
Are ghosts undead? Because that's pretty dead.
It's just plain dead.
Like, is it undead or dead?
I mean, my interpretation of undead is you're still sentient beyond death.
Yeah.
Never thought of a ghost as undead.
Yeah. I would imagine a ghost is undead.
That's what I'm saying. I've never thought of a ghost as undead. I've always thought of other monsters as undead. But it's an interesting argument.
I mean, it'd be easier for me if you're not.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing one way or the other. I was just, there's a ghost, because a ghost is literally like the soul of a dead person.
Semantics.
Yeah, and it does say each undead that can see or hear you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Within 30 feet.
Yeah.
I guess I need to always stay 30 feet away from Barney at all times.
Also got with the Twilight Sanctuary channel divinity is really cool. As an action, it presents a holy symbol, 30-foot radius. It's filled with dim light. It's centered around me, and it moves with me, and it lasts for 1 minute, or until I'm incapacitated. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you grant that creature one of these benefits. I granted 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points.
So it's 1d6 plus your cleric level, so it will scale.
Yeah. Or I end one of the effects, either charmed or frightened, so that's really good. I also get spell slot, which I guess, school leaf. So I have 3 now. I can cast 3 spells.
So just for clarification, Ben looked it up. Ghosts and vampires are both listed as undead.
I looked it up too. Correct.
I think you mean clerification.
Dang it, Bob, I was gonna do that.
Claire, you also get an additional d8 of hit die. Let me guess, you rolled an 8?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
It's either 6 or 7.
Okay.
That's still really good.
Nice.
Okay, Barney tried to get out and realize it. Oh my goodness. Someone's locked me in.
I guess by this point, Chip has walked away, and the occupant of the car has walked away, so you're all alone in there, Barney.
Oh no. It's just like that one time I got lost in the cave.
Do you have a medic alert bracelet or a medic alert little button thing you can hit?
Life alert? No, but I think. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no.
Else hear these things? Do you think there's some rattling around and some voice?
Train turbulence.
I want to know what Chris's new abilities he's using to get out of this door.
I create water with some of my new spells.
Ooh, wait, I thought you just did that.
Yeah, I know. I do 10 gallons of clean water I create in the bathroom.
Ooh.
And it fills the room so much that it bursts open.
He's pulling a Paddington.
And so some of it floods out into the hall, some of it also goes down the toilet.
I don't think you know how a toilet works, Chris.
Well, that's how it works. You fill up the bowl with enough water and it flushes. That's how it works. Yeah.
Okay.
I assume this is more like a drop it and go kind of toilet because it's not trained.
Just a hole in the bottom of the drain.
Just a honey
sure,
wagon
probably,
situation. Yeah.
So then, yeah, it bursts and it gushes out in the hall. Oh my goodness. And I look around and say, oh my, that's a nice looking bed. And then Barney goes and lays down.
In the drenched bed.
Wet bed.
Well, I assumed like it kind of went through a funnel, so like the bottom of the bed got wet, but the top was relatively not that wet.
Gross.
Okay.
This old man is destroyed.
And then Barney goes and takes a nap. And this nap is so invigorating and restful that's
It's
he
one of
also
those
gets
old
his,
man naps.
Yeah.
You know?
And that also helps get his new abilities.
Like head back on a chair, mouth completely
Like
open.
Listeners, Barbara looks like living dead. She's just like,
Yeah, the lazy boy nap.
Is Barney able to like nap wherever he wants to? Like, is that one of his skills?
Powers down.
He's a good sleeper.
Yeah, he just rests. And then I assume he's there until the whoever that person who's running this returns.
I don't think that they would want to disturb you. I think they're
They've asked for a change of rooms.
They would probably call a conductor over to help roll you and get you to move along.
Mateed, where are you at? I'm imagining you going to the kitchen, perhaps?
Well, Mateed was hoping to find some room to stretch a bit and find some space, but I'm struggling to think of like where in a train that might be that isn't joining Chip on the roof.
Come on up!
There is a recreation car.
Okay, I'd like to go to the recreation car.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what to expect when you see the signs directing you to a recreation car, but you walk in and there's a very smooth wood floor with various markings on it, you think for different sports, and a variety of different sporting equipment, balls and gloves and whatnot on racks off to the side if you wanted to participate in any of those, or if not, it's just a big open space. There's also some various mats and weights and whatnot.
By any chance, is one of the walls a giant mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mateed would go in there, lock the doors for privacy. Big fan of their privacy.
You don't want any spying discs?
No. And Mateed would spend a lot of time in there working on their flow routines. Mateed is very ballet-like in their movements, and they constantly are trying to work at staying limber and working on their agility and stability and all that kind of stuff. Maybe humming some tunes while they're doing it. Just kind of a very peaceful, tranquil workout.
Could we get some of that humming tunes? Like what that would sound like?
Mike is asking if you're practicing Arakoka karate.
Yeah. It's less of like martial arts and more like dance, but there is definitely some like the flow of like some of the more grappling martial arts, it kind of incorporated into the dance. But yeah, Mateed is a big fan of their alone time for improving themselves. That's how they kind of have learned a lot of their monk abilities, is self-taught, and so this would kind of be them trying to recreate that kind of environment that they prefer.
Make me a perception check.
It's only an 8.
You're not sure how it happened, but like almost side by side with you is a ghostly figure of another Aarakocra moving through the same motions you're doing with extremely fluid grace. You rub your eyes and you don't think the figure is actually there, but it's doing the flow in perfect form. You study them for a moment and go through the flow in harmony with them.
Could Mateed turn and do a bow to them?
Sure. Mateed turns and does a bow, and when Mateed raises their head back up, the figure is disappeared.
Oh, that was unexpected.
Oogie.
Burn Patrick Swayze?
Yeah. That's not what Mateed expected in the recreational car of a train. Mateed checks to see the doors are still locked?
Yes, the doors are still locked.
Okay. Mateed would also take this time to spend some time with Jacques. And after working out in the recreational, would definitely go to the food car and look for some num-nums for Jacques.
Okay, yeah, you have the option. You can either go to the dining car or the galley car. I guess the dining car might make more sense if you're just looking to get some food, or if you want to like try to pilfer some stuff, maybe you can get something out of the galley.
No, I want to go to the dining car. I want to sit down and I want to put Jacques on the other side of the table with a little seat.
Yeah, there's a very well-appointed menu, and it's actually very busy considering the time of night. Various tables and people coming and going, carrying food. Oh, someone drops a plate of food on you. Do you have a new ability you can use?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mateed, having spent time in the recreational car, has gained the power of using their ki, which is kind of a energy that all monks have access to, and your energy count goes up as you level up as a monk. So currently I have 2 uses of ki to do a number of effects, one of which is patient defense, which is you can spend a ki point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. So I dodge the food and try to pull a Spider-Man and get it all landing on my hand in perfect alignment.
Cool. Make a dexterity check just to see, like the dodge, of course, obviously you're able to do. The dexterity check to see if you're able to catch all the food.
12.
You catch almost all of the food. Unfortunately, a piece of fish falls off the plate and lands on the floor. The customer who drops the plate says, Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for saving what you did, and takes the plate of food minus the piece of fish which has fallen to the floor.
Mateed kind of replies, d'accord, and picks up the fish and lays it out for Jacques to have a little nibble.
Oh, yeah. Jacques goes to town eating the fish.
Mateed would also, while Mateed doesn't have to eat or drink, would order some sort of espresso. Still enjoying the feel of a warm espresso cup in their winged hands.
Yeah, there's plenty of coffee to be had, and you're able to order and hold a cup of espresso to warm your feathered hands.
Yeah.
Well, I think from all the action that you are doing, a little bit of dirt got in your hands and made it make you way into the problem.
Not this character, just a nice espresso.
It's a nice steaming cup of flesh espresso.
Yeah, espresso. Yeah.
Gross.
No, it's grotesque.
Gross.
So what Mateed was able to do is get the key points, and along with that comes the other two abilities that you can use their key on, which is Fury of Blows, which basically gives me a bonus action of 2 unarmed strikes. Currently, I can do a bonus action of 1 unarmed strike. So right now, I could do potentially 3 unarmed strikes in a row for 1 turn and attack. Or I have Step of the Wind, where I can take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. You're not the only one who can dash right now, Chip.
And disengage.
I can do it too. But it also comes with your jump distance is doubled, which is kind of a moot point, as I can fly. But I also got an upgrade to my walking speed. That's just a part of being monk, and so now my walking speed is 35 feet.
Chip is not a sad guy, but he is pretty upset that everyone has way cooler upgrades this round. John just got everything and more than I just got. What the heck?
Well, I have to I'll paint this picture though. It's monk. Those kind of things are flashy right now at a lower level, but at a higher level, I'm gonna hopefully do things that don't involve just an unarmed strike, and so it's you're gonna get things that are gonna plus you up in certain ways later down the line.
I sure hope so.
After how the combat went last time, don't you want your team to get beefy still?
Yeah, you're right.
Don't downplay the hide. That's also going to really help you with stealth attacks.
Right, and you're supposed to be the stealthy one as the rogue, right?
Right.
Mateed also gets an additional D8 hit points.
Oh yeah, I only rolled a 3, so I'm at 14.
There you go.
Why wouldn't you lie? I mean, theoretically, I'm not saying anybody else here did. But moving on. Let's see what else is in this train.
Wow. Mateed doesn't fear death. They've already done it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
In fact, they are undead. So the train chugs along through the night to its destination and to the next arc of Tales from the Stinky Dragon. Salutations, my stinky supporters. Did you know Stinky Dragon has a soundtrack you can listen to? Don't miss out. It's great, and our newest album just dropped the other day, so go check it out wherever you listen to music. We do have some audience questions that I'd like to get through.
Woohoo!
Thank you to, I think David collated all of these. Thank you, David, if you are indeed the one who did that. They got a lot of them from Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit, and I've got them all in front of me here. The first question on the list is from Instagram. It's from a very familiar name. It's from @John Reisinger. Who asks, why won't Chris refer to any single character in the game by the correct name ever?
Well, is this during our mini campaign where he couldn't say Euthanasia?
No, I'm talking about this campaign as well. I've been noting that this boy right here never calls anything the correct title.
Oh, I'm sorry, John,
At minimum,
for being in
the first
character
time.
and role-playing.
This is out of character as well. This is out of character. This is meta Chris.
You have 5 seconds to name the other 3 characters in this party. Go. 1,
Chip,
2, 3.
little girl,
I think last episode you may have called Chip Barney once. I don't know if I'm remembering that.
Now, there's no way I'm going to remember John's character's name.
Mateed?
Yes.
What about Elga?
Elga, yeah.
It's literally such a simple name. I remember your names.
I'm just committed to the character.
Sure.
Just chose a character that's forgetful.
Can't wait for your 3rd campaign character who's also forgetful and dumb.
Very convenient.
No, Barney's not dumb.
Could have fooled us.
Didn't you just describe that he got locked in the bathroom that he went in?
Yeah. That's just
And exited via flooding the entire room?
well, he got out.
Barney's intelligence is 10.
Yeah, it's not dumb.
Plus what?
It's just 10. That's normal. That's like a normal person.
You know, intelligence of 10 is not that bad. Let's not make fun. Let's
Gum-Gum's intelligence
a 9.
was 4?
Gum was so... I don't know if we covered this in the previous campaign. Gum's intelligence was so low, there was one spell that we used against the party that had no effect on Gum because his intelligence was too low to be affected by the spell.
Rock bottom.
And there was one time there was a thing that like lowered. There's an item that could lower your intelligence, and it would have made Gum go into a coma.
Speaking of the previous campaign, the next question is from Halcyon Ben, again, also on Instagram, who asks, if you could choose any NPC from either this or the previous campaign to be your new character, who would it be?
NPC from
Yeah.
the previous.
Oh, to be like the character we play.
To play as.
Either from the previous campaign or this campaign, is there an NPC that stood out in your mind, or you thought like, man, that would be a
Sleek
really fun
Guzzler.
character to play, or I wish we could do more with that, you know?
I have a funny answer for Blaine.
You're gonna say Sleek.
No.
No?
I was gonna say you would play your kissy wife, so then you still could be connected to Kyborg despite not playing Kyborg. Lynn Murr.
Oh, Lynn Murr, yeah. I miss her so. I hope she's okay.
We didn't get enough kissing. I would want to play Brink Tussler, just because I would like to talk like this, the great Brink Tussler. Dub all of my life.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I like that. I like the idea of you playing an entire campaign and Eric has to voice the entire campaign.
Yeah.
There was like a fancy, I don't think he was a Goliath, maybe he was, on the ship.
Oh yeah, he was
That
a
Kyborg,
giant.
like,
He was a giant.
The giant.
Yeah, and Kyborg like idolized him. I'm sure I can't play as a giant, but if we adapted that into a character, I like the idea of like a really big, like giant, but he was like in a suit and he was dapper. But he's also strong. I don't know. I just imagine one of those like old like bare knuckle boxers with like a dress shirt and a vest on, and he's like, yes. I think that'd be fun.
What about you, Chris?
Maybe I don't know. The only one I could think of was Hairless Hutch.
Yeah.
Just so you could see how that story played out.
Yeah, well, just like I wonder what's going on in that, you know, like, and how did he end up in that jail? He was a lizard folk who liked hair that we met in prison.
Yeah. It's a lot of very interesting characteristics to play into.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine there's more to him than meets the eye. The only other one I could think of was that one that bested Kyborg with the by getting
Brink?
the item. Well, yeah, the one that got the item that lets you teleport.
I thought you were gonna say I'd like to play as Mirandalorian.
No.
just one time.
Do you know that guy who he bought the item that Blaine thought about buying, and then he was like teleporting all over the place?
The turtle.
Yeah, the turtle.
yeah.
I also like turtles. Thor. Yeah, I like turtles. So
I like
turtles.
I like turtles.
So Thor maybe would be a good one.
I was going to say real fast, I think I'm glad you brought up Hairless Hutch, because I think that might be my favorite puppet video that's been put out, is the interaction with Hairless Hutch, and just like the vacant blank blinking between Hutch and Gum, and then the stroking.
The stroking of the hair.
The stroking hair was so good.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites.
I would say favorite NPC though would also be Lil Jimmy. I think that would be a fun character.
I was wondering
That's
if
a
anybody would
good
bring up Lil
call.
Jimmy.
That's a good
Like
call.
that's like MVP NPC.
Love that. Oh man.
Just
Yeah.
the thinnest, stupidest, like not thought out character.
I'm imagining it's like
Loved
that
him.
teenager from The Simpsons that's like, Mr. Burns, I don't think I'm allowed to do that. It's past my curfew.
It's literally Gus up pitching his voice just a hair, just like, I'm Lil Jimmy.
Sometimes you gotta roll with whatever's in front of you. What about you, John?
I have two thoughts. One is I would love to play the tree ant-like creatures that we met. I think that'd be hilarious to play an entire campaign as someone who talks very slow and quietly and that kind of thing. I think that's hilarious. And I just like those kind of creatures. They're fun. I think their design is fun to me. But honestly, the more fun thing would be I'd love to have played as the villains are always more interesting to me than the heroes. So like,
Well,
something like that.
tomorrow I'm gonna stream more from the
Watch
car,
every Disney movie and just
since
love
today
the
was
villain
kind
of
of
the
butchered,
princes
since
and
my
princesses.
first job was
So, that's how
cancelled,
queer I am.
and so I just had to
would
get
love
something
just-
else
I'd
to
love
do.
play the villain for any campaign.
Was that like
Let's play
Human?
villain.
But tomorrow and the days on are planned, so
Yeah, any of them, Quadrant,
I will see you
Human,
guys later for
I would
some
love to play
gaming
those. I would never take Paralight away from Hannah though. So
in my Linux setup.
I'll take a trope away from Armando though.
Oh, don't worry. From someone's perspective.
So yeah.